The Central Carolina Fair is back at the Greensboro Coliseum with music, rides, food, animals, and so much more. Daryl Desgranges is the man in charge of the business of the fair and making sure it kind of looks right and has good user flow throughout it. How are you?
I'm doing well, and again, thanks for coming out this morning. What a beautiful day here in Greensboro.
It's going to be great. What do you love about the fair?
Well, usually it means the temperature drops about 15 degrees when we show up. So fall is on the horizon. It's coming pretty quick.
And the rides, are you a ride guy?
Well, you know, I used to be. My grandkids they're the ones that report to me now which one's cool and which one isn't.
Okay, so what is cool?
Well, you know, we have all the big super spectacular rides. We have the Drop Tower, the Pirate Ship, the Music Express, the Freak Out, which we're standing here at right here. We have the Full Tilt. We have rides that'll take you upside down, spin you around. We'll take you 100 feet in the air and we're going to drop you to the ground in a second and a half. Now, that's 3 G's of force. So, again, my only advice is eat after you ride.
Very good advice. And there's lots to eat, too, we should say.
You know, we feature fair food here, which is the food that's really probably not the best for you. Funnel cakes is one of the best items here. Cotton candy, caramel corn, candy apples, you name it, we've got it out here. And, of course, corn dogs.
The yum stuff. Hey, so we're standing in front of the Freak Out. What does this do?
Well, the Freak Out is a pendulum-type ride. It swings back and forth. As the ride swings back and forth, the gondolas spin in a 360 fashion, and then it swings almost to almost straight up in the air back and forth. So it gives you a couple different sensations. One of the cool things about this ride is the floor drops out from underneath so that your feet can dangle, and again, it's a real extreme thrill ride.
I see why you said don't eat first, eat last.
Exactly.
All right, another big thing, obviously, is the entertainment here.
Yeah, this year at the Central Carolina Fair, we have free concerts with your paid admission to the fair. Friday night, we got Tone Loc and John Waite, which is really a diverse lineup.
Yeah.
Tone Loc was 89, was the big MTV star, come out in with what we call soft hip-hop. John Waite was a rocker from the Babies, Bad English. He was the lead singer of, and then John Waite was also a solo artist. So very, very unique group of individuals for Friday night. And then Saturday is Dougie Fresh and Jagged Edge. We follow up the first Sunday with a country hometown throwdown with Parmalee, Chris Jansen, Lucy Angel, and Lauren Alane. And then next Friday is Night Ranger live in concert here.
Wow, lots of fun stuff to come for. If you're not into rides, you're into music, you're into food, you got it here.
You know, for $6, this is quite a bargain here in Central Carolina.
Chris Kelley is the manager of the Central Carolina Fair. Chris, how is the best way to experience everything the fair has to offer?
Well, this year we've implemented our first free concert series. So as I was mentioning, give yourself enough time, I think. You can go back and forth into the White Oak Amphitheater, watch the shows, come back out, ride, go back in, come get some free Oreos, or fried Oreos. I wish they were free. So there's more to do this year if you're coming on a concert night. So time is, I think, the most important thing.
Okay, well, we know the music is going to be great. The rides are always a ton of fun. Do you have a favorite?
The Drop Tower. It's a 100-foot straight free fall drop. I can't go round and round, but I can do a little up and down, so I always go for that one. Every year, the turkey legs and the funnel cakes are the biggest sellers in Greensboro, and they've talked about it for years how they sell more turkey legs here than any other fair that they do. So don't ask me why.
What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea, and I'm not a turkey leg connoisseur, so don't go there. But that's the final result every season.
Interesting. Okay, so $6 admission, and then rides, of course, games and food costs money. How is kind of the best way to budget your spending when you're here too?
Well, again, I think if you're planning on spending X amount of time, that kind of helps you make a decision on what it is you're doing. Like you said, it's $6 to get in unless you're 42 inches below, then it's free. And then I think based on how much time you want to spend on all the rides is where you can make your decision if you want to buy a ride wristband, which is unlimited, or you can buy a book of tickets or individual ride tickets even. So if you're going to be here quite a while and you want to ride quite a few things, or your kids do, then usually the ride wristband pays for itself pretty quick.
And how much is that?
That's $25.
Cool. Well, sounds like a lot of fun. We look forward to it. Thanks.
So we got to get you out here.
Okay, so another big part of the Central Carolina Fair is inside the pavilion, and Sadie Payne really kind of puts that all together. She is the 4-H youth agent. Hey, thanks so much for showing us around.
Oh, it's great to be here.
All right, so explain kind of what this area of the fair is all about.
So this is the exhibit hall, and I truly can't take credit for it. It's a huge team of volunteers that coordinate it for the 4-H Youth Development program. So you can enter everything from jams and jellies behind you to cakes and even artwork and produce in the fair. And everything then comes back to products or funding for the 4-H program here in Guilford County.
So they actually are judged. All of these things are judged, and I wouldn't want to be one of the judges for this at all. It looks so hard. Everything is done so well. And then their prizes awarded?
Absolutely, and they're monetary as well. So if you're looking, there's youth, adult, and senior categories and different prizes for each one.
Oh, that is so great. Well, we have a couple of 4-Hers here. A 4-H family actually has been doing this for years and years. Megan and Matthew Reed. And this year you're entering a lot of art, right?
Yes, ma'am. I actually entered 116 items.
What? 116?
Huh?
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Can you show? Okay, hold up some things and tell us a little bit about kind of what you like here.
This is my favorite aspect of entering is acrylic painting. This is one of the pieces I did, inspired just by the beauty of nature. So this is one of the pieces. This is non-portrait, so.
I love it. I love it. Yes. And show us a couple other little things here. I know you have a couple others to show us.
And this is colored pencil for our horse lovers.
That
It
takes
took
a
me
long
about
time.
Yeah, it took me about 5 days.
I bet.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we have mixed media, which has a little bit of everything: acrylic, watercolor. We have some paper, so a little bit of combination of everything. And then charcoal artwork, which is it's really easy to do. This took me about 10 minutes. So,
What?
yeah, but it's a beautiful piece of work.
Easy for you, not so easy.
Yeah.
I think you're going to have people calling you wanting to purchase these. They're beautiful. Let me walk behind you just a second and get over here to Matthew, who is also an artist.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, show us some of your work and kind of what inspires you.
Oh, well, this is a pencil artwork I've done. I like it because I'm a very big DC comic fan, and Superman is like, the main one of it all.
I can tell.
Yeah. And this is a pen and ink I did. It's not really came from any of, my family, but, I wanted to, portray a nice family picture in this pen and ink artwork.
I love it. Great job. Well, good luck to both of you. Thanks so much for sharing your work. Come out to the Central Carolina Fair. Meet my new friends when you're here. It's going on now through September 20th.